There you go. We dropped him. Beautiful shot. Might have been a little too far, but hey, no, he's actually going down. All right, guys, welcome back to some more Call of the Wild. We're out here today on Silver Ridge Peaks, and we're just going to be hunting around with the 270. It's a very underrated gun in my opinion. At least for me, I never really use it, mainly because there is better rifles in the game, but it is cool to swap it up every now and then and use a gun that you don't normally use. So we're just going to run around here on probably a couple different maps today and just shoot different level animals and just see how well it does against them. I do know one thing though, it did a pretty dang good job against these mule deer. Look at that beautiful double lung heart shot, pretty solid penetration from 168 meters out, and a pretty funny looking mule deer there. He's got like a square rack. I kind of like that. Here is our other buck, and we double lunged him on the trot at 149 out. I mean, just look at the penetration. Very, very solid penetration there. I mean, dude, the 270 is an underrated deer rifle. Now, I don't think it's going to be quite as effective for the larger animals like the level 7 and the level 8 class animals, because the 270 is allowed to kill animals from 4 to 8. So I feel like on like the level 4s and 5s, things like that, that's where it's going to perform the best. But I don't know, we're going to go try and kill some elk with it or something here in a bit. So I think I'm just going to leave that doe alone that we shot. Let's just go try and find something else that's you know, more worth our time. All right, so we get a pronghorn. We're going to try and work our way out here to about 300 meters out, 0 for 300, and put this guy down. He's a pretty solid level 4, so I really do want to get him. That's him right there. Double check our range. Let's scoot up a little bit. Yeah, that's going to work just fine. So let's pull out the 270, 0 for 300, and let's see if we can smoke this guy from 300 meters away with the 270. Oh yeah, he is done. Beautiful. And that was a really nice looking level 4 pronghorn there. He had some pretty tall horns on him. Oh yeah, that's some good blood there. Cannot complain about that. And I'm actually really impressed with how fast he went down from that. Beautiful double lung shot there. Pretty solid penetration. I mean, look how much flesh it had to go through to actually hit double lung. A lot of rifles would only go through that front side and only hit the first lung, and that's it. But this guy hit both, and an 87.90. Pretty solid pronghorn there. Look at him. Beautiful looking. Well, it's not a animal we can shoot with the 270, but we're gonna pop him really quick, or her really quick, with the 223. I almost called it the 243, but that's the wrong gun. But that's a piebald little must deer. That's really cool. That actually pays off, because I remember shooting a couple of those females the other day ago, and it looks like one of them actually respawned into that piebald, so that's really awesome. Medved has actually been treating me pretty nicely with all these rares. We've killed quite a few in the past few days, and wow, that's actually a pretty nice level 4, and that's another one over there. All right, piebald. Look at that. That's so cool looking. Very pretty. I love the blacks and the browns, the white. It just all mixes so well together. Very, very cool looking. I don't think I've ever seen a piebald, you know, like personally, like a picture or anything of one of these, but that looks good. Let's go ahead and taxonomize that, and we'll throw that actually in one of our rooms. I don't know, one of our, either our Yukon room or another one. I have no clue, but yeah. All right, so sorry, that was a little bit off topic from the actual topic of this video. Let's get back to it. That guy right there is standing broadside, so we might as well take advantage of that. Level 4, pretty nice looking guy too. Definitely one of the nicer level 4s we have seen in the past few weeks here. Pop him there. I don't know what that's going to do. I don't know if he's dying yet. We didn't really get to pay attention to him. That should be at least a single lung. That's kind of what I'm gonna guess. I don't really know if the 270 has enough penetration to get a double lung at that distance. Let's try a frontal shot on him. Yeah, he's going down. Yep, we clipped the lung there. The skin on this gun as well is also really cool. This is the Stradivarius version of this gun. I mean, look at the roe deer on the side and all the cool engravings. Really cool. One of the better looking guns in the game, in my opinion. All right, let's check him out. Pretty solid looking level 4, a 340. Not too bad. His tops are pretty nice, but the bottoms and the breast is just, it's not all there. Here we at 205 meters out. We did get a left lung. Almost had enough penetration to get through and get that second lung there. If we were a little bit closer, maybe 150 out, we probably could have caught the double lung there. Go check out our other guy. I'm assuming he was just a single lung as well. All right, so our other level 4 here, not anywhere near as big, just another silver level 4. You gotta love him. Went through his shoulder blade and into the right lung. Pretty solid amount of penetration. If I would have had a little bit better shot placement there, I could have 100% hit him in the heart. So frontal heart shots are 100% doable. with the 270 on the reindeer and other animals of this size. So keep that in mind. I'm definitely going to keep that in mind as well, because I'm probably going to start rocking the 270 a little bit more now, instead of, you know, just keeping on, instead of using what everybody else uses like the M1 and the Eckers. I'm probably going to throw on the 270. It's a solid rifle. Just for fun, I want to put one in that grizzly, or in that brown bear. She is going down. It's taken her a while, as expected. That's a very large and a very tough animal. And hey, we have some more reindeer. We're gonna let those. Ooh, that we're not gonna let that one slide though. Whew, I thought that was a level 5 for a second, and I almost had to go change my pants. You know what? Let's get a little bit closer, because remember we shot that other one at 200 out and we didn't quite double lung them. That's a good idea. Let's get closer. Big brain. Let's try 170. Oh yeah, he's smoked. Probably still a single lung. I don't think he's dying quite fast enough for that to be double. But the thing is, it gets the job done. And another thing I've noticed is that it's very accurate, the 270. And you can hit some pretty far shots very accurately. And sometimes having a very accurate rifle is better than having a rifle that can penetrate. It just depends on what you're hunting and the situation you're in, I guess. Here's our brown bear. Let's check out that penetration. Wow, we honestly didn't make a good shot on her. If we made a good shot, we probably could have double lunged. Maybe. Actually, you know what? Not quite. These are very, very thick animals. Right lung, liver, and stomach at 144. And here's our level 4, our nicer one actually of the day. Well, actually, no, I don't think this is the nice one. I think our other one earlier was 380. I might be mistaken, but 374.40, not quite enough to hit that double lung. I'm honestly thinking if you're within like 125 meters, you can 100% hit that. And I am using the polymer tips, by the way. We are getting as much penetration as possible. Even with a single lung though, they do go down fairly fast. I mean, I shot him right over there and he died right here, so that's not bad at all. So really quick before we head into the lodge and mount our piebald musteer, I wanted to show you guys a little bit of a comparison for the ammo types. So the 270 polymer tips have a 35 penetration and a 5 expansion, and the soft points have 24 expansion but only 17 penetration. It's a pretty accurate description here. The 270 caliber is a substantial step up in the power compared to a 243, which makes it a good choice for larger games such as wild boar and red deer. And yeah, those are pretty perfect animals to shoot with this thing, is those size of animals. I guess I'll compare it to one of the more popular ammo types in the game, which is the 30-06. You can use it in the Eckers and the M1. I did a poll not too long ago, and a majority of you guys said use the M1 Garand, which does shoot the 30-06 here. So you can see the expansion and the penetration is definitely a good bit higher than the 270. So am I saying the 270 is better than 30-06? No, I definitely don't think it is. The 30-06 is a very powerful round, but the 270 is slept on, and it is a beast itself. We are now in the trophy lodge, and I figured I would show you guys this trophy that I unfortunately didn't get recorded. I actually got this a couple months ago. I was just hanging out with my buddy TSG, just running around on his stream. I wasn't recording or anything, and I shot this guy, and I didn't realize it was a melanistic at the time, and then boom, it was a melanistic. So yeah, we got a really cool melanistic plains bison in here. I figured I would show you guys that. I mean, look at him. He just looks really, really cool, and I'm really sad that I didn't get that recorded, because that's an awesome trophy to have right there, in my opinion. And I think for the time being, we'll just throw our piebald musteer right here. I mean, just look at her. She looks so cool. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Had a lot of fun going out there with 270 today. A very good rifle. I recommend you throw that in your loadout and try it out the next time you're out there hunting. I would also greatly appreciate it if you did smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.